Hello students, welcome to Nelson's Primary School's online education program. Standard 6, Subject Science, Chapter number 10, Motion and Measurement of Distances. Students, on reopening of school, the teacher asks the students how they spend their summer vacation. She asks if anyone had gone out of the city during the summer vacation. How had they traveled? Do you know, students, how people travel from one place to another place in earlier times? Let's us know the story of transportation. Students, transportation modes are the means by which passengers and goods are taken from one place to another. There are basically three types of modes of transport: land, water, and air. Students, the invention of the wheel brought about many changes. Today, electric trains, aeroplanes, supersonic jets, and high speed automobiles have further reduced the time taken to travel. Spaceships are used for transportation to outer space. Measurement. Measurement is the process of comparing the unknown quantity of an object to be measured with a standard unit of measurement. Students, the quantities like length, mass, volume, time, speed, and temperature that can be measured are called physical quantities. Any quantity that can be measured is called a physical quantity. Students, measurement is one of the most important processes in science and in our daily life. We get up in the morning, get ready, and go to school. At what time should we get up? How much time do we take to get ready? These questions are related to measurement of time. How much distance do we have to travel from our home to our school? This question is related to the measurement of length. When we buy fruits and vegetables, the shopkeeper measures the quantity. This is the measurement of mass. Students, when we fall ill, the doctor measures our body temperature. The result of measurement has two parts. One part is the number and the another part is the unit. The known quantity which is used in measurement is called a unit. Students, in earlier times, people used different parts of their body to measure length. The length of an object was measured by using handspan, cubit, pace, foot, and fathom. Handspan, cubit, pace, and other units based on the length of the body parts are not accurate and reliable. Students, they cannot be used as standard units of measurement as the length of the body parts varies from person to person. Therefore, people realize the needs of standard units of measurement. Standard unit of measurement are those that have a fixed quantity and therefore do not vary from person to person and place to place. It is necessary to have standard units of measurement for the sake of uniformity and convenience in measurement. Students, need of standard units of measurement. We can use a variety of objects as units of measurement of length. As in earlier times, people use handspalm, forearm length, or footstep as the units of measuring length. SI unit of physical quantities. In 1960, scientists adopt uniform and convenient common sets of standard units for the measurement of various physical quantities. Students, this system is known as the International System of Units or the SI units. The SI unit that are used in all countries. A physical quantity is a quantity that can be measured. Length, time, mass, and temperature are the fundamental physical quantities. These can be measured directly using suitable measuring instruments. The SI unit of length is meter. The SI unit of time is second. The SI unit of mass is kilogram. The SI unit of temperature is Kelvin. Measurement of length. Length is the distance between any two points or places. Width, breadth, depth, thickness, distance, and height are all the measurements of the length. Length can be measured with the help of a ruler, a measuring tape, a meter rod, etc. whichever is convenient for the required purpose. To measure small length or short distance, or a notebook has small length which is much smaller than a meter. It is inconvenient to express such small length in terms of meter, so the length of such small object is measured in a centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters, and 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeters. Students may know that the standard unit of length is meter, which is written in short as m. A meter length is divided into 100 equal parts. Each part is named centimeter and written in short as centimeter cm. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter and 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Students, how to measure the length of an object? So, precaution to be taken while using a scale. First, placement of scale. Second, worn out ends. And third, position of eye. The correct position of the eye is also important for taking measurement. Our eyes must be focused exactly above the end point of which we are taking measurement. Approximation. A value or quantity that is nearly but not exactly correct. Students, it is a quick judgment about a measurement. While adding sugar to milk, you estimate how much sugar you should add. You do not weigh the sugar exactly. While building a wall, we estimate how many bricks we need by approximation.
Concept of rest and motion. When we look around our classroom, we see many things. Many of these things, like windows, doors, and blackboards, do not move. They are called stationary objects. On the other hand, we see a man walking on a road, a girl playing in a garden, a bus moving on a road. These are the examples of objects in motion. Types of motion: rectilinear motion, circular motion, and periodic motion. Rectilinear motion: when an object moves along a straight line. Some examples of rectilinear motion: a car moving in a straight line, soldiers parade, a ball falling freely from the roof of a building. Circular motion: if an object moves about a fixed axis without changing its position. For example, ceiling fan, a giant wheel, a merry-go-round, a spinning wheel, and a spinning top. Periodic motion: the object repeats its motion after some time or regular intervals. The object moves to and fro in a definite pattern. A rocking chair, a bouncing ball, a vibrating turning fork, a swing in motion, the earth in its orbit around the sun, a water wave, heartbeat of a normal person, the swinging pendulum of a wall clock are example of it.